Oh, it actually recorded fine this time. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I did not mean to do that again. Welcome to the
So you're not
next
going to
part.
get a punch glitch in this game. You're going to get a shooting glitch.
No, I keep tapping R1 on accident.
I was going to say, like, if you get a shooting glitch, that would actually be worse.
That would. So welcome back to Jak 3. In this part, I, again, don't know what we'll be doing because I just haven't played this game in a long enough time.
I don't have tab open. I should. I had a bookmark on Chrome, I think. Jak 3 missions. I do.
An actual tab to, like, the wiki
Yeah,
or whatever?
it's the exact same tab that Jak 2 had, just for Jak 3.
Ah, yeah. I know what you mean. 'Cause that's what I was using to gauge which missions are next and stuff.
Because I never use Chrome for anything not Yogaidr related these days. Makes it convenient.
So,
Switch to a resource hog.
I assume we're going to be doing actual gauntlet, or not a gauntlet of missions this time, but just different missions as a whole. Though I did like the platforming challenge of the last part, I must admit. It's pretty fun. It's funny because I've played Jak 1, and while I think it's a fine game, anytime there's like pure platforming sections basically in Jak 2 and 3, for the most part, I enjoy them more than the actual levels of Jak 1. But I do think Jak 1 is still fine as it is.
It's like Jak 1's built to be a platform. I've never liked one that much. Just never really stood out in the same way that the Crash games did. Blech, I can't talk.
Well, we're going to talk to Cleaver over here. Can we jump over him? Oh, we can.
Of course you can.
Isn't it time for you ankle biters naps?
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, you know, I'm actually glad he said that at night.
Thing that stood between us and the desert's cruel kiss.
You know, I know it's a complete coincidence, but it's still hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
Beat me score.
Oh, don't worry. Jack
Like how it's just a mini game.
Hey, Jack.
Yep.
Like, it's like, hey man, you want to beat my score with the
Alright,
only
so-
defense we have for...
Yeah, so this is a turret challenge. The difficulty is going way back down again.
I assume
This
most,
is not hard at all.
most
It's
of the
basically
mini
a
games,
tutorial.
I'm assuming, are like this.
Not all of them, but a lot of them. Also, forgive me if I'm not watching this game 100% this time. There's certain circumstances that are requiring my attention at the moment. Just leave it there,
Chicken tenders?
if you insist.
I'm trying to understand what that the red dot is. I'm assuming that's me.
Yes, I guess. I thought that you would be the green dot, but no.
Nope, those are targets. This has a weird auto aim to it. God. Okay, I take everything back. It's got a perfect auto aim to it.
Yeah, seriously, if you're even remotely close, then that's it. That's the big reason why I put the difficulty so much lower than everything before it.
Why do I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to come into post-game?
You know, let me just look at the challenges real quick. Because I have all the orbs running down here. Let's see, mini game. Oh, look at that Sparkus turret game.
Oh, lovely. I'm excited! Love the turret games. So, like... It's a pretty high goal.
Of stuff 2000. I don't think it's that bad.
It's not that it's bad per se, it's more of like I'm not getting a lot of points, and yes, I understand the gist of the minigame by now. It's gonna be, I feel like this might be a little hard post-game.
When I remember, there's one or two more of these just in the story, but honestly, those ones can actually get pretty hard too. Just this first one is really easy.
Shoot! Nothing's stopping me! Shoot!
There's no cooldown on this turret. You can shoot as much as you want.
Exactly. Doesn't overheat.
You nippers walloped me score.
I thought he called us the whippersnappers for a second.
I saw it in the subtitles.
Could you see how I could have made the accidental mistake?
Yes, very easily.
Okay, at least I'm not alone on that. Why are people just giving us giant rocks that are eco crystals here? Ooh, we get to go to the arena.
I believe next is just it's. I honestly don't remember this one at all, so I'm gonna hold off on my rating. But I'm pretty sure this is another low one.
I remember there was a few really hard ones, maybe one or two of them in the arena that I would just die a lot to. I can't remember them offhand.
I've never found any in the arena difficult personally, but
they're all very similar, so it's really hard for me to gauge, like, oh, this one's the hard one, oh, this one's the hard one, because it's all, generally speaking, the same thing. Oh, apparently if you touch the bottom of these things right here, the little overhangs, it pushes you downwards instead of making you jump high.
I guess it makes sense. But
Or that was just a weird coincidence that it happened at that very moment. Is there anything up here, actually? Ooh, precursor orb. Let's see if we're on the west or east side. I think this is the east side. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So another precursor orb on the east side. Cool.
So that's 6 for both sides.
Apparently secrets are available for purchase. I wonder what they are.
Oh.
If it's just... I'm going to save the crazy
Looks like just
stuff
the crazy.
for later.
Yeah, crazy stuff's not particularly important.
Yeah, because there's actual secrets that are literal upgrades, so... Which they should have did that for Jak 2 also.
Yeah, they should have. But instead they had it more like direct progression. None of them were upgrades, they were just things like big head mode, or... The only one that's even remotely related to gameplay, I guess, is the infinite ammo.
In hero mode.
And hero mode. So I guess hero mode's the closest thing that game has to New Game Plus.
Yep. I think it is New Game Plus.
Sort of.
Don't you keep your weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is a New Game Plus. It's harder and you keep your weapons.
I mean, this Jak 2, though, so that doesn't really
Alright, another blaster mod, because why not? Wait, is this the last blaster mod?
Yes, it is.
Highness of all highnesses.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten the Vulcan Fury yet.
Enough. Just get on with it.
Yeah, you would think.
Carried away. Did I mention how fabulous your hair looks? Yes.
He doesn't even have any hair. Well, he does, I guess, but it's not a lot. He's balding at the top.
Or in some cases, animal wing.
So, it's... Oh, this is the Vulcan Fury.
Oh, okay, it looked like a blaster.
It's because it's yellow. The barrel's yellow. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, they're really going to give me the third mod for the blaster already? So I'm assuming...
Should have had you come here before you went to the volcano, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Though there wasn't really too many enemies there. What am I... Am I supposed to destroy these? Oh, okay.
These boxes are floating.
Oh, God! So I assume this is, again, just supposed to act as, oh, Vulcan Fury tutorial.
Yeah, I think that's probably why I didn't remember it.
If I remember correctly, basically they seem to act like tutorials anyways. In the second game, they had, I think you had to do the Hellcat Cruiser mission not too long after the Vulcan Fury, and that's more of a...
Yeah, that's like just a straight mission.
Yeah, and that's more of a tutorial to, Oh, they finally have guns. Oh, that's not good, actually. And I think you start out with less ammo in the Vulcan Fury in this game. I think you have 200 in Jak 2 from the get-go.
Yeah, you might be right. I mean, not that it matters as much because ammo upgrades, but...
Yeah. Well, just gun upgrades as a whole. Count towards ammo.
That too. There's also direct.
I like how
Fury upgrades.
they want you to use the Vulcan Fury because they just give it to you, but the Vulcan Fury literally just gives 2 shots to the enemies. It's kind of pointless. Might as well just use the blaster, honestly.
The blaster's your best weapon right now.
I use the Vulcan Fury anyways, just because they just gave it to me. But oh, you fucker! Shoot me. This isn't a game. Didn't you see the? Oh god! This is probably why I remember some of these getting tougher. Because they
this one doesn't look hard at all to me.
This one isn't. I just am getting hit by straight. At the beginning, I got hit by more bullets than I really wish I did. But I can see how this is going to get harder because they just have weapons. Sig!
Sig?
I'll put that one as slightly above the last mission.
Yeah, I was having a little bit of issues there. The first mission, not hard at all, but that one I almost died on.
Whoa, come on, Sig. I'm not gonna fight.
I remember a particularly difficult mission with him, and I think it might be actually soon.
It is in this part. Enjoy.
Oh god. It's the Metalhead Nest, isn't it?
Yup.
Fuck me.
I think it's your very next mission.
I'm glad that I remember that mission being particularly
That's the
tough.
mission I've been referring to. And I said you got some crap coming soon.
Oh god.
Also, there's precursor orbs in there, so you're gonna have to take your time. But there's also a time limit, so you can't take too much time.
I can go back in there though. Right?
That's basically the only. I don't know if you can. I think it's
You
blocked
said,
off.
you said there's no missables.
I guess you have to be able to go back, unless they're talking about chapter select.
That's a thing in this game?
Yeah, it was in Jack 2 as well.
Does this game follow a 3-act structure like the second game did?
They do not hide it in the slightest. Yes.
So would I still be in Act 1 then? I feel like I'm in Act 1 at least. Still.
You are. I think the end of Act 1 is classified as the volcano, but I'm not certain on that.
Technically, I was able to do this mission, so
Yeah.
I assume this is a Vulcan Fury upgrade, so I'm gonna grab it. You know, once it stops saving. World Wild Fight. Okay, you can any day now. There you go. More than likely, it's gonna be a Vulcan Fury upgrade. Ammo capacity, maybe? Or is it going to be rate of fire? Damage upgrade. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, there's actually a lot of stuff. Reflexor increased damage and concussor increased damage. I'll get the Vulcan Fury. I think I'm going to get the concussor, because I remember using this thing a lot, so... Oh, I didn't get the Vulcan Fury. Oh well, I'll get the Vulcan Fury when I can. My bad. The concussor, I assume, is the second upgrade. I do remember using it a lot. For the...
It's an ammo... It's a... No, not damage. It's an ammo sponge, but other than that, I remember it being pretty good.
Yeah, I remember using it a lot, so... I think it was my favorite weapon, actually.
I think I barely ever used it because of the ammo issue, but...
But at least you can see the appeal.
Oh, sure. It's kind of like the Peacemaker in Jack. It's really good, but it uses so much ammo that...
And then the Peacemaker, it's not that it uses so much ammo, I think you're just limited to 10 shots, I believe?
I want to say it was only 6.
It's something really low.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can see on the map where it tells me to go. It doesn't. Yep, we're probably going to the nest.
Oh, you get to use a new vehicle.
I do?
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's the cave icon on the map.
I thought it was just the one vehicle. Oh, nope, you're right. Gila. It's the Gila. Gila jumper. So this is just a very durable vehicle, I'm assuming.
It's a giant sand shark, basically. Although it does have some homing on the shot, so that's nice.
It controls really good. I'm not sliding around. That's a good thing. Oh, but I'm so slow.
Yeah, even with the boost, but...
At least I can control myself. Okay, yeah. So you get good control for moving very slow. Hey, look,
that's generally how it works in games.
these are land sharks. Or you get to go really fast and turn really fast with the CT on. If I was on any other vehicle, I would have flipped.
I'm starting to think maybe didn't use this vehicle enough in my playthrough, so why didn't I use this a whole lot?
This controls like a beauty. It's just slow.
And it resolves my biggest issue I have with the Desert Hopper, the flipping.
Here we go, guys.
Enjoy!
I don't remember why this was hard. I just remember struggling immensely.
Very
on it.
strict time limit.
This is the first mission that I can think of offhand that I remember being particularly hard. Also, give us a Peacemaker upgrade.
That would require a Peacemaker.
Give us a Peacemaker. I hate the wheels on this vehicle when you're moving because it just looks like really shitty textures.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing.
Like, ooh, hey, look at Light Eco, guys. Kind of taking my time at this current moment. Trying to see if it's
I don't think you're on the time limit yet.
Are those bigger swords, you said? Oh, they're right. Get me out. Can I not leave the vehicle?
I don't think you can leave it in the mission.
How many precursor orbs are even here?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
5.
Listen, I want to say it's 8.
Okay, well they're all I think right here.
Yeah, it's 8.
So it's they probably block off the later part, and they have the normal part of it. Like this big cavern, they probably block off. If they do block it off, so all the precursor orbs are like right in front. Why is this built so perfectly for me to drive? Something is a little fishy.
Oh, and don't worry, buddy. This is not the difficult part. This is the leisurely drive there.
Nah, this is pretty hard. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what these are.
This is not hard either. Once I mix this up with another mission.
Now I'm having difficulties with Sharpton. I remember this mission being hard, or one with Sig involving Metalhead Nest. I don't know if there's more, but...
Yeah, I want to say there's only one, but...
Oh god, Metalheads. Oh. I didn't know I was in the Doom mode. Doom on this.
Seriously.
This is... Shoot! Shoot it!
Am I gonna take back that comment I gave this vehicle about its auto-homing ability for its weapon?
Yes.
Your homing is actually terrible, Hula Stomper.
Hula Stomper is such a bad name. It just doesn't roll off... Well, it's not a bad name, it just doesn't roll off the tongue very well. Also, this doesn't have the... You can't do the sharp turn with this, so it makes the turning kind of ass, also. Even more ass, I guess. What is happening? Why is my vehicle going all over the place? Why are there metal things?
There's so many metalhead eggs.
I just shot something. It's okay. No, it's just more.
The thing is... Yeah.
Or it's a shortcut.
Either way, you need to get those remaining two, whatever they are.
Maybe they're eggs of sorts. Maybe they're like evolved
Maybe?
eggs. Or eggs for a bigger metalhead. We don't know how their ecosystem works. Do you think anybody in this world would be like, yeah, let's go study the metalheads?
You say that, but there are some very strange people in this game.
Just say, replace game with series.
I mean...
Oh god, Jesus.
I basically consider 2 and 3 as part of the... one of the whole as far as the story is concerned.
Can you... Thank you. Waiting for those to disappear.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about the weird characters, then one takes the cake by a mile.
Uh-oh.
Yep, welcome to the time trial!
But I'm done with CTR!
No, you're not.
Oh, God.
Live streams.
Oh god. Help. Help. Mayo.
Oh, you got a trophy.
Help. I can't see.
But this is why it's difficult. Enjoy.
I can't see, Mayo.
Also, this is technically still considered all part of the same mission, so,
God, I hope it has Jack 2 checkpoints.
if it does, it's easily gonna be the highest mission so far.
God, I hope it... that's just like my wish at this point. God, I hope you have the Jack 2, what's it called?
The checkpoints let you die and you have to start the mission from the beginning.
Yeah. What? Why are you flipping over?
From that tiny little hill to boot?
Oh, this is so slow.
I haven't written down the difficulty for this because I want to see how we go through it. If you get it first try, it's not actually going to go that high. But
this is the end, actually. Jesus. Oh wait, no, there's still a chamber. Oh wait, no, this is the chamber.
that's the easy chamber, though.
I swear I remember. Maybe it's not this one. Maybe it is a different one.
I know. I'm remembering a different mission. I'm looking through the missions now. Like, do you ever come back here?
Or into another tunnel. I wasted a whole bunch of time too. Stop flipping!
Maybe I'm just crazy. I swear there's another mission in here.
Maybe
Like, I can even remember like the individual details of said mission, and it's bugging me.
I feel like that the one that I'm thinking of is you're on foot. Can I leave the vehicle now? Okay.
The one I'm thinking you can't.
I'm gonna. Oh Jesus!
These things are huge when you're not in a vehicle.
What even are they?
Tests. Yeah, I'm not actually gonna rate it that high after all.
Yeah, that was
Like, it'll be moderately high, but... Wait, it's back again?
You can't. I still can't leave.
So if you want to get all the orbs, you have to get that entire way on foot.
Please don't tell me that's how it works.
Or maybe you have to progress the story a little bit.
Let's try. God, I really wish I had my hoverboard.
I think you get it literally the next mission. But I'm not certain.
Let's try, boys. Okay, I can't make it up there. Okay, I have to jump over. Leave me alone! Stop! Stop! Leave me alone! I can't even get up there.
Might as well just run, I guess.
I can get up here, though.
Yay, progress?
Okay, so that's 3.
You got 3 of them, you say?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die, too. Yep. And that's a death.
Yep. First death for part 4. You've got 16 to compete with from the last part, so...
I was about to say, this better not put me at the beginning of this part of the mission, but no. It's
finally get the speed boost.
It still puts me a different, what's it called? It still puts me fairly far. So I guess there's a certain point in this tunnel where you can't leave your vehicle if you're in a vehicle? And I guess...
I suppose so.
And I guess it doesn't cave in, but it's just gassed up? Maybe it's like toxic fumes. You'll die if you inhale it for 3 minutes or whatever the time frame is.
Maybe.
Though I swear I do remember a cave closing up. That's why I'm kind of afraid to leave the cave.
Yeah, I remember that too.
That's why I'm kind of afraid to leave
And
the
I remember another mission here. I remember individual details, like what you have to do and everything. I don't think I'm completely crazy, but...
Maybe there is another mission here, we just haven't got to it yet. Like you were assuming. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time.
There's a mission I was thinking of, and that's the one that would get really high difficulty rating.
God, I wish I had Invincible Dark Jack.
I don't think you get that in this game. I mean, you sort of do, because there's a cheat code for invincibility, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah, that's cheating. Ow. Okay, there we go. So I had 3 in here, right? 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got 6 in here.
So it's down to 2 more.
The last 2 should be right here. 7, 8. Yep,
Alright.
Doesn't look like any others are in here.
I think that's all of them for the nest.
Cool. Now I just have to upgrade my Vulcan Fury once I'm out of this hellhole. Before I forget. And then it becomes obsolete. Oh my lord, these things are irritating.
They're so big!
I don't even know if they're metalheads. I assume they're
I
like...
think they are. I think they're just native creatures of the cave.
I was gonna say, maybe they're like larva metalheads or something. They kind of
It
have
could
like...
be, but you would think they would have the skull gem still.
I know, they have the body type, I guess.
They do. You're not wrong, but...
Okay, get me out of this hellhole. I think when I was younger, I used to just do this when I was on the... when I was in vehicles, I would just hold R1 and just drive.
Oh, I still do that.
Just like, yeah, if anybody gets in my way, they'll get it. Speed is so slow. But yeah, let me upgrade or get the secret before I forget for the Vulcan Fury. Damage upgrade, yes sirree. I would like the Reflexor increased deflection, because I feel like I'm gonna get a really good bang for my buck with that weapon. Because I already use the blaster a lot as is. So, what was that vehicle doing? It was just flipping.
Questions I would like an answer to, please.
Were you in the dune buggy all along? It was just flipping on its own, like there was nothing near it. I can't tell if this vehicle is actually slow or if it just feels slow because it's a giant vehicle. I'm assuming it's probably slow because it's a big vehicle.
It probably is.
The Dune
That would be
Hopper,
my assumption,
the
but...
Dune Hopper is surprisingly fast. Yes, it's very wobbly, but it's surprisingly fast.
Maybe they went out of their way to make that one a bit faster, though, since it's required for story mode.
Wait, what is? Why are all these glowing?
Listen, I've got to see you immediately. I've landed
Well, I'm gonna use.
Oh, you probably got a mission out in the desert.
I'm gonna use the new one that I have to unlock, the Tough Puppy. Is Sig still sitting in here? Hey, buddy, you gonna?
It's like,
you gonna come out?
I'm waiting to go on a wild ride.
He is.
Maybe
not
someone will finally tell me
moving-
what a Kingdom Hearts is.
He is not moving at all. Like, he is just stiff. Is he dead? Hold on, this is intriguing me. Like, oops. I can't slide, otherwise it takes me out of first person. Like, look at this. He's not...
completely motionless. Look at his eyes!
Yeah, this is... What the heck?
What is the next mission? You have...
Will it even let me leave this area?
Oh, yeah, no, you need to go to the... I was right, the next mission is jetboard, so you have to go out to the desert.
Alright, well I'm going to be using the Tough Puppy because it's allowing me to, so...
Does the puppy even have weapons?
No, it does not.
This is a suicide mission, you know?
It's tough, though. I wonder why they call it the Tough Puppy. Again, it controls very well. Actually, I'm not slipping and see, the thing is, like, see how I'm swerving right now?
Yeah.
If you're in the Sand Shark, you should know that it will literally...
Oh yeah, it will flip you over.
Yeah, it'll
Dune
either...
Hopper will flip you over 3 times.
Not only that, but it'll start, like, spinning me out. Okay, it will this vehicle just controls really well. It has no vehicle, or no weapons. But
it's better controlled well.
It controls really well. That's basically the thing. I think it's just like the last vehicle we're in, but it controls even better. And it's obviously small and has no weapons. Whee! Oh, and it flipped up. Well, that was my fault, though.
Okay, yeah, well, okay. Fine then.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I should make the difficulty thing while I'm still thinking about it. This next one I don't believe is particularly difficult, especially compared to the nests, so...
That one was surprisingly not bad, especially because I screwed up really hard once the countdown started.
Yeah, like... I still gave it a somewhat high rating for difficulty, even though I said I wouldn't. I'm starting to think maybe I should actually knock it down more. Like, it's not the highest.
What are you doing here? Jack, what are you doing? Who's ready for more sexual tension? Which is harped on really hard in this game between Ashlyn and Jack.
Well, of course!
Why do they even do it?
Because everything needs some cheap romance plot, didn't you know?
Why not do it with the other girl?
Because they wanted to spin Jack 1's face, I don't know. Look, I don't like Jack 1 at all, but it's still weird.
Look, they fix it in Jack X, though. And then the Lost Frontier happens.
Yeah, but we don't talk about Lost Frontier. This is a safe space.
I like how this is literally just like, hey, remember the mission from the second game? This literally is just like, hey, remember the mission from the second game? Well,
here's an easier version.
It's back.
Because you already have 3 of your weapons, and you have the weapon mods.
Okay, it is dropping health like crazy.
But they were really scared of repeating Jack 2.
Like, oh, please, not this sandstorm again. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ashlyn. You should probably be dead, but... I probably shouldn't destroy the tough puppy. Oh, I got the spinny move, too. It just didn't tell me.
Oh. Maybe you had it from the start?
I assume so.
Or maybe you unlocked it when you got invisibility. That's all I can think of.
Oh my god, I can't see. This is driving me insane. Oh,
okay, you know what? I'm gonna bump up the difficulty on this one a little bit because low visibility.
Yeah, strictly due to low visibility. I don't blame you. This is actually kind of difficult. I won't lie. I mean, if they weren't dropping health like crazy at the start, I would have been dead. Simple. Is there any other vehicles, or did I win?
I don't see anything else.
Where even are you? Okay, yeah, that was actually really close. I was one shot away from death. I kept getting healed to barely live.
Basically, if it was Jack 2, you would have died.
Yeah, and what's it called? They gave Ashlyn had barely any health left. That was actually surprisingly hard, I would say. I did it first try, but I would say, given the rest of the missions I've done recently, that was decently difficult. Sexual tension.
Gotta love the romance plot.
Okay, well played, game. I'm really glad they called that achievement Hot Babe. well played. That's really funny. I like how I didn't even have to say anything, too. You just saw it. I was gonna mention it, but I'm so glad.
I mean, when you started laughing, I see a trophy
called Hot Babe. I It's like they just gave up at that point. Like, I don't know what to call the trophy. Just call it Hot Babe.
No one will complain.
I mean, she is pretty hot. Exactly! Now call it Hot Babe.
I mean, when he's right, he's right.
Like how... I like the little antenna of this vehicle.
It won't stop waggling around everywhere.
It's like an RC car.
Maybe it is an RC car. He just has a little remote in the side of the vehicle.
Yeah! He doesn't even drive it with the wheel. It's just a little remote control he's just driving this car with. Cowabunga! If I was on the Dune Hopper or the Sand Shark, I would have flipped over there. Especially the Dune Hopper. See, this is a tough puppy. I haven't exploded or anything yet. I've been a pacifist the entire time.
Clearly that's the reason for the name, right?
Yeah. Well, it's called the Tough Puppy, so what I assumed is that it actually had like a lot of defense. Maybe it does. I don't know. Now the Dune Hopper is glowing.
So, do you want to do another mission? We're at 36 minutes. I think you're trying to keep these around 40.
I'll try to do one more. Why not?
First, let me check what the next mission actually is. Oh, next one's long. Are you sure? It's like last part levels long.
Oh, it's a monk temple. Yeah, I'll save it for the next part, actually. Ooh, that means I get another light jack power. Do I get flight?
Oh, you get the ability to double jump. Clearly.
Heck
You don't
yeah.
have that yet already.
Look at how high I jump.
It's the only thing that vehicle's really made for. It better jump high.
Woo! Let me just check real quick. Just because I'm curious before we end the part. If it's in the exact same spot. I assume it is. Yeah, okay. Alright, well in the next part then, we will be doing presumably a fairly long mission, and hopefully we'll actually have time to do more missions, because that was, I think, that entire
Yeah, there's
part.
a lot of long ones back to back. It could be
Does that count as a death?
I'm going to say yes, out of pure hilarity, and the fact that you only have one death in this part otherwise. So, you know what?
I'm so sorry, whatever vehicle that was. Oh god. Alright, well we'll see you guys in the next part where we do the Monk Temple and potentially other stuff, but can't guarantee on the other stuff part. So, see you guys then.
Goodbye.
Chicken tenders.